Recently, my very short, year-long break from Final Fantasy XIV has officially concluded. So today, I'm going to tell you what's happened in the meantime, maybe fly through why I took a break in the first place, but most importantly, tell you what I've been up to in the game since my return and what my plans are for this channel. First off, I just want to give a genuine thank you to everybody who's stuck around for the year I've been gone. Somehow we've gained subscribers. I don't know how, and honestly, it's made me feel even more guilty for vanishing, but we're back, so I hope I can make your sub worth it. My time in-game during the break has consisted of me logging in once every 2 weeks to ensure I didn't lose my house, and that's it. I did play through Dawn Trail when it came out, which was right before I left, but I haven't gone back to it since, nor do I have any clue what the new high-end content looks like, but I'm excited to start exploring that soon. Now, for the two of you wondering what I was up to in real life during the year of absence, there are only two things to mention. One, I got engaged to the love of my life, which I think is pretty cool. And two, every hour of spare time that might have been put into Final Fantasy, or any game for that matter, has instead gone into writing my debut novel. I've always had an interest in writing, and my fiance introducing me to her collection of 1 million romantasy books made it pretty hard to resist that itch. It's been something I've been putting off for years, but I finally decided to get into it. Since September of last year, which is around the time I last uploaded, I have been learning how to write, and since January of this year, I've logged at least 2,000 hours into this book, and that might be severely lowballing it. Like, this thing has consumed my life, and I have zero regrets. If you want to hear more about that, then leave a comment, because I could talk about it literally all day, and I plan on making another channel and like a TikTok page specifically related to that and topics surrounding it. So yeah, just let me know. But for now, I'll shut up and I'll move on to what you guys actually care about. The catalyst to the break that I took was a mix of burnout and everything that I just mentioned. You all know how the MMO burnout goes. You've probably seen a million videos about it, and I'm sure a lot of you have been through it yourself. Sometimes you can't just play an MMO all the time, and that's really all there is to it, so I'll leave it at that. What brought me back to the game actually has nothing to do with updates, although the fact that Hrothgars can wear hats and you can mount while moving was a pleasant as fuck surprise. No, what really brought me back was my fiance and a close friend of ours, because we've been playing games together for the last few months and randomly decided to hop onto this game, and that's literally it. Nothing else caused it. Instead of focusing on my MSQ or high-end content, I've been instead focusing on guiding them through their stories. My fiance is almost to Endwalker, and my friend is about a fourth way through Stormblood, so there's still a lot to go through. I've just been there to watch cutscenes, tank in dungeons, and most importantly, make good of my role as the taxi. Besides that, I've more or less continued what I was doing before the break, minus the Island Sanctuary, because I already spent 6 months farming the mount from that, which I used a grand total of 2 times, including right now. Over the last few weeks, I've been focusing on leveling my crafters and gatherers again, and I'm actually getting pretty close to maxing everything out. I bought most of the orange script crafting gear, and I don't think I'll end up going with the crafted set and the pentameld route, because I never have, and honestly, I have no idea where to start, but who knows, I might look into it. Oh, and my fiance and I remodeled our in-game characters about a week ago. I didn't change much besides his eye color, but they finally added the hairstyle I've been waiting for, and I personally think it looks great on Hrothgars, so this is probably going to be what I have till the end of time. Also, I removed the Dr. Phil mustache. I'm so sorry. It had a good run, like a good 3-year run, but I think it's about time it's gone. Both of our characters are visually based on the book I'm writing, hers more than mine, since I would have switched to Highlander here if it allowed unique skin colors, but it doesn't. That said, Hrothgar also works, which is probably confusing to hear, but if you know, you know. So there's a little sneak peek for the 2 of you out there who actually want to hear more about the project I'm working on. And if there are more than 2 of you who care, then I might explain more in a future video. But yeah, that about sums up what I've currently been up to in this game. Now, moving on to what most of you are probably here for, my plans going forward with this channel and with Final Fantasy in general. The main focus of the channel itself will remain Final Fantasy XIV, obviously, but there will be a couple of changes. Any returning viewers probably know that my last few uploads on this channel, minus the ranking every male race one, had a bit less effort and love put into them, especially the Reddit videos I posted. So going forward, I'm going to just avoid the lower quality content. Like, if I have an idea that isn't something that I would be proud of or something that's actually good, then I just won't do it. But the only barricade is going to be video ideas, because there are only so many things you can talk about in games like this, I feel like. Unless you're like always at the top end and you're streaming every day or something, then you probably have loads to talk about, but I'm not at that point yet, so I have to figure this out. One of my next videos should be ranking every female race with the 2 girls I know who played this game. Should be fun. And I've been collecting maps to grind out with friends for a video once everybody's caught up to Shadowbringers, so I don't know when that one will come out. And overall, I just want to start uploading again. I feel like I took the little community we had here for granted because it is great, and I feel bad for abandoning it. I don't want to do that again, especially since there are so few Final Fantasy creators out there right now. I think that's like a Dawn Trail effect, or just because it's been a year since Dawn Trail, but I haven't really seen much Final Fantasy content recently, so hopefully I can help fill that gap a little bit. And if all goes well, then who knows, maybe this channel could be like one of my shticks, in which case I would probably start live streaming, maybe even like commission a VTube model or something. My fiance might get into content, who really knows, but unfortunately I've only got so much time these days, so I guess the consistency of this channel depends on if I've actually killed it by taking this long break. But yeah, I'll stop yapping now. Thank you so much to everybody who stuck around, and even if this video only gets 100 views, thank you for being one of them. And if you're not already subscribed and you're just curious of what's gonna happen here, then drop that sub. That said, I'll see you guys again soon.